Well, I'm back, and I'm gonna talk some more about my childhood. What do you think? That'd be the thing to do, wouldn't it? Susie keeps dropping her bone. We'll drop your bone. Anyway, how about we talk about some specific events? Something weird. Something, I don't know. Everybody has a weird childhood and things happen, but I don't know. I remember. All right, let's go back to my really early days. Let's talk about like when I first started school. Uh, my my mother dressed me. we're Mississippi. We're Mississippi folks, all right. And so we all grew up in the heat, and we got used to the warmth and everything, and we were like, oh, the warmth is good. The warmth is good. And but then we moved to Oklahoma, where the warmth is rare. And so we lived there when I was a little bitty feller, first starting school. I went to 2 different kindergartens, and I don't know why. I can't remember why. I want to say I probably failed the first one. But anyway, my mother, bless her heart, she was a redneck girl, and she dressed us warm. When we got to Oklahoma, it was cold, and I'm talking about in the middle of summer. It was cold to us. Anyway, she bought us me and my little brother. I'm talking about us. She got us the whole bunch of us the biggest, thickest, giantest coats you would ever see. They were huge and thick, and my goodness, they had tops on them. They had hoods on them, and you pull a string and it would come right around your face like that. And I mean, it was nice to have when you was outside. But yeah. But anyway, started school. We lived in a trailer park. We lived with in a trailer park, mobile home, but it wasn't mobile. It had the wheels took off of it. That means it was a home. But we lived there, and started school, and it got close to wintertime. Well, it got wintertime.
Facebook notification.
And it snowed, and it snowed, and it snowed, and it snowed, and we kept going to school. One day we got out of school, and the school bus was taking me home, and my little brother wasn't even in school. He was a little bitty fella, but I was just starting. And anyway, my mama had me all bundled up in that big old thick coat, and it was like plastic. You know how they used to be, and they may still be that way. I don't know, but they're really tight. And anyway, I was a fat kid. I was just huge, and so she had me bundled up in this thing with my little short arms and my big old belly. And so you remember the Christmas Story movie where the little boy was all star shaped. He couldn't move his arms, and he couldn't talk because he was all bundled up. That was pretty much me. I mean, I was just like that. I couldn't do anything. And so I started getting off the school bus coming home, and I fell off the bottom step of the school bus, and fell backwards, like whop, back into the snow, which was, I don't know, 2-3 foot deep, and I just sort of buried up in it, and I couldn't get up. I could not get up, and it just was cold and miserable, and I was a belly aching and crying and such, and it was really, and the bus just went on. The school bus just took on off, didn't care at all. You know how it is. A big city folks and all that. They don't care about the people. He just wanted to get home. You know, he's like, I'm dumping these kids out. I don't care what happened to them after they get off this bus, you know, kind of thing. And so he just drove on, and there I lay in the snow for God knows how long. And Mama said after a while she was wondering why I didn't come in the house. She thought I might be outside playing in the snow. And she wanted to make, you know, get where I wouldn't get my boots wet or anything, you know. And so she come out looking for me, and she's a hollering for me. And she said, and I can remember this weird, like, I mean, it was like almost like a daydream. But I could hear her hollering at me, but I couldn't see her. And so I started hollering back, and I was crying, and I was hollering, Mama, 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 you know. And she said she come over there, and there I laid up in the snow, like I was trying to make a snow angel, but I just was stuck. And so she drug me out of there. I was a big old boy now, even when I started school in that first grade or whatever it was. And so she drugged me up out of the snow and drugged me in the house. And my mom was a little old bitty thing. She wasn't about 120 pound, soaking wet, red-headed, skinny, you know. Anyway, she got me in the house and took all them clothes off of me, you know, like 4 layers of stuff from breeches and long underwears and regular underwears and socks, 2 pair of socks and my shoes and everything. Anyway, she got me undone, and I was upset. I was bawling. And so anyway, that was the beginning of my hatred for the cold weather and snow. Snow is the devil's urine. I should be afraid not to say anything about the devil on here because YouTube might like the devil. They pretty mean folks is what I hear, cutting off all the gun channels and everything. But anyway, if you talk bad about anything that YouTube likes, they'll kick your butt off or they'll demonetize. I'm not even monetized. I don't care about that stuff. I ain't here to make no money. But anyway, yeah, Mama was strange, and of course Daddy was at work during all that time. But anyway, that was in Oklahoma. I believe it was called Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. And I'm thinking that's a suburb or a small town outside the edge of Tulsa. We lived there too for a while. Anyway, that's where we lived when Elvis died. Anyway, that was traumatizing to me. But yeah. Crazy things happen to a fat kid. But cold weather really does bother me, especially now. I thought I hated it before, but I really hate it now that I've lost weight. You know, and I mean, I'm fat. Look at me. I'm huge still, 275 pounds, 5'6" on a good day. And but I was like, you know, 441 when I started my journey. My highest was 507, and I was in the hospital. So anyway, when I lost, you know, I've lost what 166 pounds, and I got cold, and I've been cold. I mean, I might have sweated once or twice since the surgery, but I loved it. But anyway, I just, you know, that's something to think about there. But, you know, I miss y'all. I wish that y'all could talk to me or something. But anyway, y'all take care. And, you know, if you want to, you can subscribe down yonder somewhere. It's in somewhere in this area. One down there. Maybe it's up. It could be up there, depending on what kind of machine you're watching this on. Anyway, yeah, just, you know, subscribe or like if you like it. But hey, if you don't like this, please do not be afraid to put that dislike button. I'm not going to hold it against you. Okay, I'm not going to hold it against you at all. You just do what your heart says to do, okay? And anyway, comment if you want to. All that good stuff. And anyway, I'll talk to you later, okay? Love you. Die for you. Bye.